Hello. Today we're going to talk about a cool new extension that you can add onto your Chrome that will help you with your class management. It is called Whisper. And Whisper will sit up on your extension bars right up here, and it looks like a little cartoon speech bubble. And the cool thing about Whisper is that you can actually send messages to your class or to an individual students without disrupting the entire class. And what happens is you have this installed and all your students need this installed. Now right now 5th and 6th graders have it installed, and we have used it in the library. So when you send a message, it will actually show up in the corner down here. So I've been talking to the students about watching your corner for messages from Mrs. Carlson. So basically how Whisper works is you go to the Google Play Store and you go and get Whisper. It looks like it has a little monster with googly eyes on it, the green one, Whisper by EdTech. And you install it up on your bar. Then when you click on it the first time, it's going to ask you, are you a student or are you a teacher? You as a teacher are going to choose teacher. If you're giving it to your students, you're going to make sure that they choose student. Then it doesn't matter where they are, it ties in with your Google Classroom. So you can send messages to your class. So it doesn't matter what page they're on. You just click on Whisper and it's going to call up your available classes. So you can call up any one of these classes and I can send a message to them. So I'm going to send it to my classroom testing class. So it will also pop up that says you have 5 minutes left, time's up, whatever. But I just type in a class, hello class, 5 minutes left, please start cleaning up. So I can hit send. It's going to go off to my class. I wish I could show it to you on the student side, but because I'm logged in as a teacher, on the teacher side I can't show you. But it does show up in their world down here in this corner, and they will see this exact message. Now here's the question the kids ask. Hey, can we send a message back to you? No, they cannot. You are the only person allowed to send a message. Okay, so they cannot send messages back to you. You can hit clear history and it'll get rid of all your other classroom things. I can send it to individual people. So I can click on the little person here. Right now I only have one person in my class, but if you go to my 6A, it'll list all my students. So I can choose one student and send a class to them. Fred, come see me about your assignment. And now I learned Mrs. Carlson needs to spell right. There we go. I send this off to Fred. He gets my message. He's the only one that sees it. So instead of disrupting my entire class to call Fred up to the front of the classroom because I need to talk to him, or I go over to his friends and I have, he's like working with his table and his table's like, ooh, you're going up to the teacher. Fred can just get up, leave, and come see me, and no one is the wiser to it. Okay, so he's getting this classroom message, and he can see it and no one else can. So it's a great way, instead of like if you got to make a classroom announcement that you've forgotten something, which I often do, you can announce it out to your class but not disrupt the workflow, so they can actually read it and they're like, oh cool, I know what to do, and it cuts down on some of those disruptions in your class. So that is Class Whisper. When you're done with it, you just click on it, it disappears again. Whoops, there it goes. Click on it twice, it comes back. So that's that's Whisper, and it sits up in your Google extensions. If you need help with it, give me a call. I'll be glad to help you out. Like I said, the 5th and 6th graders have this installed. If you want it installed on any other grades, just give Morgan a call and she'll push it out and it'll automatically show up in their Google extensions. Hope this is a help. Thanks.